One more time, YouTube. How about a little fairy oracle to start? And then Hush Tarot. I know everybody does things differently on YouTube. There's a lot of great readers. There's a lot of people that I consider to be great readers and teachers. Mary Jo from Soulful Revolution is like a sage. She's the person that you go to and ask for advice, and you know that she's going to give you the truth. Very smart lady. And then there's Dharma Jane, who I think very much of. I speak of her all the time, just like we're old friends or something. So what I have here today are 6 cards out of the Fairy Oracle. Fairies of the future. And you have to wonder, what are these fairies bringing? Because the future's the future. It's not the present or the past. The sun. The sun in this picture is a very clear, bright face of a person. Appears to be a man. Solus. Indy. Like somebody offering you 2 choices. Something looks very big, something seems very small, but maybe the smaller thing is really not small. The Singers of Intuition. We all have an inner knowing on some level. Some people much more so than others. I know that I see things very clearly sometimes, and I'm getting chills right now. Sometimes it's not good things, and sometimes I share things, and sometimes I don't share things that I know. Part of it is that when you see things about other people, sometimes they're not nice things. Sometimes they're controversial things. If you were to share them, it can cause some conflict or some difficulties on one level or another. And I also think that some things are for those individuals to deal with directly, and for us as individuals and as seers not to get involved in. And that's what I consider myself a seer. Death. The first thing I get from this today is don't hide your head. It's like, don't hide it under a bushel. Anybody who went to Sunday school heard that. Very interesting. Look how pretty she is. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Beautiful and glowing and standing out from the crowd. Who is this lovely lady? Why don't we do a little tarot and see what we can find out? Very interesting cards. Very beautiful cards. Maybe not for everyone, but cards just seem to speak to me when I see them, or when somebody else uses them. I get particular feelings, and certain ones I've just had to have. For me, I have a bunch in my Amazon wish list. I don't know if I'll order all of them, or maybe not. I don't know. So, the 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords can be kind of like getting away with something, and it looks like this bird is taking all the keys away. And the truth is, nobody can take away all your choices. And anyone who thinks that they don't have a choice is wrong. You always have a choice. Always, always. I've been in some really bad situations, and trust me, I just had to come to terms with fear, because fear will either hold you in place or propel you forward. I know about it firsthand. Four of Swords. Sleeping on it. Thinking about it. Maybe in sleeping and dreaming, you get something that helps you make that decision. The Knight of Cups. I spoke of this card in another reading that I did with these cards. The fact that this knight is a lady. She is a knight of love or cups, but she wields a sword. So maybe she is a water sign that has air in her chart, or vice versa. You know, we all have like little pieces of different elements and signs, and while we are all very different, we are all the same. Two of Pentacles. This little bird seems to have a special key, maybe to something very worthwhile, since it relates to pentacles or money. Use that key. Unlock that door. Page of Swords. Very interesting. You know, swords depict air signs, and look at her wings. There is nothing stopping her from flying, and although there is a skull there in the background, it has vines and weeds and things growing over it. It's not anything for her to fear. She can fly right away and go to whatever it is that she wants. She just has to make a choice. Six of Cups. Narrowing down the choices. There are two rabbits in here. I'm thinking it's between two things. Although there are more, you know, there's more than one path, it's getting closer to the answer. I'm not absolutely sure who this is for or what it means. Sometimes I don't know. But looky there. I cut the cards, and there is Justice. Hello, Libra. Are you a Libra with water in your chart? That could very well be me. Anyway, I hope that you will like this, that you will subscribe, that you will share it and recommend me to other people. I certainly plan to continue this on and on. So, have an awesome Wednesday, and take care.